Good morning, and welcome to your daily Farm and Home Show, brought to you by the University of Kentucky Cooperative Extension Service. And now, here's your host.
Good morning, I'm Joanna and welcome to the Farm and Home Show. Today, Kristin Hildabrand, the Warren County Extension Agent for Horticulture, and I are going to talk a little bit about corn. And we're kind of going to finish out the week talking about it. You know, when we say corn, people think either of sweet corn or livestock, you know, feed corn type corn, but there's a lot of different types, and I work with this type corn mostly, and Kristin works
with this type. That's right. We kind of tag team it.
That's right. And the thing about it is, it's all in the same family. Sweet corn is just the immature. It's, you know, when you press into that kernel, you get some bounce back, you get some moisture in there, and you know, farmers have this right now, right, Kristin?
They do. This is sweet corn is in season. I'm sure you all have probably seen it at the farmers market, but there's a lot of different sweet corn varieties that are out there, not just one type. You know, there's some standard types of corn. There's also some really sugar enhanced and even sweetened, even more sweetened than that.
Absolutely. And then we have field corn, and field corn comes in different formats as well. We have white field corn, white popcorn, then we have yellow field corn, and then yellow popcorn. And all these are different varieties of corn. But if you walk through your grocery store, Kristin, there are over 4,000 products in there with some derivative of corn.
Wow.
So corn's everywhere. And it's an important part of our Kentucky agriculture. So what we do with our corn mainly is about 40% of the corn that we raise here in Kentucky goes into livestock feed. So it helps feed our chickens and cattle and hogs, and it goes toward that. And then we have another percentage of our corn that goes into ethanol, that produces ethanol, which we use, but we also use the byproducts of that to feed our livestock. And then we have another important crop or important product here in the state, and that's bourbon.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I mean, that does bring in a lot of dollars to Kentucky.
Tourism dollars, product dollars, but about 15 to 20 million bushels go into our bourbon industry of our corn that goes into Kentucky Bourbon. And then the other part is processing. You know, we have a lot of food processes in the state of Kentucky, and a lot of our corn goes into some of those, and that's like grits, cornbread, or cornmeal, tortillas, taco shells, some of those things. And so we brought along some of the different things where you might find corn in the grocery store. But corn has basically 4 parts. So it has that starchy part, and you know, and that's in both of these corns. It also has some fiber, protein, and it has quite a bit of oil in this field corn. And so that's where the corn oil, we extract that oil out of the corn to make this. And if you look on the ingredients list, Kristin, there, it's pretty much just straight corn.
It just says corn oil, doesn't it?
Yeah. And so that's a very pure product. These are just one-step processes from the field corn. This is a corn flour mix here, and if you look on the ingredient list, it's to make the corn tortillas and the different things like that. It's just ground corn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then we have like the yellow cornmeal up here, and then the tortilla shells, the little tortilla rounds, or same thing like taco shells. Those are just one-step processes away from this type of corn.
So it's pretty much whole.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, it's just one step further processed into oil or into the meals that we use, or pressed into the chips.
Gotcha.
Now we can get a little bit more complicated though with the processing, okay? So most of your bakery products have some form of corn, and people are like, ooh, that kind of sounds weird, but corn starch, high fructose corn syrup, there's all kinds of different derivatives of corn. And so, you know, I used to love Twinkies as a kid, and they're just not so good anymore when I eat them, but when I was a kid, they were the thing. They have corn in them though, and so it's a corn derivative. Powdered sugar, and a lot of people say powdered sugar, that has corn in it?
I don't think I realized that either.
But it has cornstarch, and so that's part of the powdered sugar. And then of course our sodas. Our sodas have high fructose corn syrup in it. A lot of them do. Some have moved to some cane sugar and some different sugar derivatives, but high fructose corn syrup is in some of our sodas, and so that's a corn derivative. There are so many things that we eat, consume, but things like cardboard, plastics, all those things have corn in them too, Kristen.
I didn't know that either.
So that's why in Kentucky, corn is king. And there are all these different products that, and Kristen tomorrow, so tune in tomorrow, because Kristen's gonna really talk about the sweet corn, the corn that she works with, and all the different types and some tips for you there. So be sure to tune in tomorrow. Thanks for helping me explain the uses of corn, Kristen.
Yes.
We appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, make sure to contact us at your local extension office. And thanks for watching, and we hope you have a great day.
If you have questions about today's topic, please call the Warren County Extension Office at the number on your screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day.